Hey guys, Haley Randall here. I am a competitive powerlifter and a law student. Welcome to my channel where I discuss a wide variety of fitness and powerlifting related topics. So as you can see, this is the sexual, gorgeous, just, oh so fashion world of boob jobs. Just, casually chilling here in my onesie with hair that hasn't been washed in probably 4 days and a hat that is attempting to cover the mess that is my rat's nest. So if you guys have been following along with my series, you've seen my video on why I decided to get a boob job, and you've seen my very drugged up video of me, I think it was literally 2 days post-op. I don't even honestly remember filming that video. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a few things. So as promised, I'm going to show you guys what they look like 1 week out, obviously wearing a bikini top. This isn't going to just suddenly turn into a porno or anything, don't worry. I'm going to talk about what the actual procedure was like, and I'm going to talk about what the healing process has been like so far 1 week out. And I am now 2 days without any pain medication other than over the counter Tylenol. Hey buddy, hey buddy. These guys, I swear dogs know when you're not feeling super well because they just do not leave your side. Hey Emma, I think this is the first time Emma's ever been in one of my videos. Isn't she a beautiful girl? And then we got Benji climbing on my back here. But yeah, so these two have not left my side for this entire week, which has been promised. I'll show you guys what they're looking like right now. There we have it. There they are in my very sexy bikini top. I'm totally kidding. This is this is the bra that you have to wear for a month post-op. I have to wear it not 24/7. I can take it off to shower. Yeah, this is what I get to wear. Try hiding this under anything. So yeah. That's one thing you should know. You're not going to be going out looking super cute in a tiny little top or dress, showing off your new boobs for probably a month after you get the procedure done. So that's something to keep in mind. Totally compresses everything so that they're not moving around at all, and it holds them down and in place, and it actually really helps with the pain when you're wearing it. So it's got a zipper, and then it's got clasps. It basically if you've ever seen those Sears or the Bay granny bras, they're usually white or nude color and come in packages of 2. They're basically those. Next I'm going to talk about what the actual procedure was like. So I'm someone who doesn't really normally get nervous for surgeries or anything like that. When I have my wisdom teeth out and other surgeries that I've had in the past, I don't really get nervous. I'm weird. I actually love getting put under anesthesia. I think it's the coolest, most fascinating thing ever. I actually was so excited for the week leading up to my surgery, knowing that I was going to get put under. But I did start getting kind of nervous the day before. So the day of, basically you're going to get there. They're going to bring you back and they're going to make you nice and comfortable. They should be laying you in bed in a way that you're super, super comfortable. At the place where I was at, they put a nice warm, really warm, heated blanket on me, and they put pillows under my legs, and they put a pillow under my back so that I was a little bit elevated, and then they did give me some medication to start calming me down before they gave me the anesthesia. And one thing that was kind of different that I've never had before is they offered me I forget what it's called, but it's a patch that gets stuck behind your ear. My mom told me that she used them when she went on a cruise, because usually they're used for motion sickness, but they offered me that in case I had some nausea from the anesthesia. So I took it because, like, I'm someone who's like, yes, give me any medication that's going to make me feel less like shit. So like, they let your family come back with you pretty much the whole time. I honestly was so tired, and like they did give me like that first kind of round of like whatever it was to calm me down, that I was almost falling asleep before they even brought me back. Like my mom was having to like keep the conversation going to keep me awake in the first place. So I was pretty chill. Back, I guess, I'm assuming, and put me under the anesthesia. And next thing I knew, I was opening my eyes, and actually like the nurses and the doctor were laughing at me because they said literally the first thing that I did when I woke up was like look right like that. They're like, we've never seen someone like realize so quickly like where they were, what was going on, and look down so quickly, like literally like. So yeah, I do kind of remember that. I kind of remember leaving the hospital with my parents, but not really. Yeah, I was prescribed Percocets and Vicodin. The Percocets obviously for the pain. The Vicodin was, I guess it's for muscle relaxing, especially because like I went submuscular with my implants. So it helps with the pain, and it also helps like with the muscles like settling down. I don't science, sorry guys, but for some reason I was given this. She explained it to me. I was so out of it from the anesthesia. I don't know. There's reasons. That's all I can really say to you. So after that, I went home, and that's basically like what the entire procedure was for me. Obviously, like at first they were like, you couldn't really see much of what they looked like. Like they were like completely wrapped in gauze, which she did say could come off after the first 24 hours. And then under the gauze, there was surgical tape, which I went over top of the gauze and the surgical tape was this compression bra that I'm wearing right now. I also, one thing I wanted to tell you guys, because I had a lift and implants, I did end up having to get drains put in, one on each side. This was something that I didn't even know was a thing until like that day when she told me. She did tell me that there's like a 50% chance that I would need drains. So as soon as she said that, I knew that I would end up needing drains, because like whenever there's like a 50% chance of anything not ideal, usually I fall into that 50%. So I did wake up with drains in. Like that was pretty effing annoying, to be honest. And they had to stay in for 2 or 3 days before they were draining little enough fluid that they could come out. And that was like a pretty big pain in the ass, because like good luck fitting any clothes over like a big granny bra and 2 drains hanging off of you. But in the grand scheme of things, whatever, it's just something to keep in mind, I guess. But anyway, so that's basically like what the actual procedure was like. So now I guess I'll talk about like what my healing's been like for the first week. So the first 3 days, like I was obviously taking the pain medication that was prescribed to me. And I honestly, like, I almost don't remember like anything about those 3 days. Like and the funny thing is like the one thing I do remember is like feeling like I was like fully coherent. Like I was talking to like so many people. Apparently, like day 2, literally the day after surgery, Derek finds me in my closet and I'm like getting dressed over my drains, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm getting dressed." And he's like, "Why are you not in bed?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go into work today." And he's like, "No, you're not." And like he let me get as far as like trying to put my shoes on, and he's like, "How are you getting to work?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna drive." And he's like, "Yeah, no." And he like put me back to bed. Like, so I was like delusional in like how I thought I was feeling versus how I was actually feeling. Like, I pretty much slept for like those entire 3 days, like basically nonstop. I barely left bed. I slept nonstop. after that, I tried to start, and that's when I had my drains removed like 2 or 3 days out. And then it was like Christmas. So after that, I tried to like slowly start weaning myself off the pain medication. The only like really bad day that I did have was the day before Christmas Eve, and it's kind of my own fault. So one thing about pain medication, right, is you can't take it on an empty stomach, and it also like really messes with your digestion. Like, this is something like when your doctor tells you it's gonna mess with your digestion, don't be like me and think that like they're just over exaggerating. Like, your digestion will be completely fucked. Like, sorry for TMI, but like it literally took me a week to go to the washroom like once. So like I was not hungry, obviously, because my digestion was messed up, because I didn't listen to my doctor and I didn't take a laxative. Like, honestly, start taking laxatives like the second you're done your surgery, because my stomach just felt like so nasty that I did not want to eat. So the one day I just didn't eat anything because I didn't feel like it, but I still took a pain med because I was starting to feel like I was in some pretty serious pain. And yeah, like I literally spent that whole day like just projectile vomiting. Lessons to take away from my first week of recovery. Of course, here, these freaking babies, like they just do not want to leave me alone. But how can you resist them? Because they're so sweet. Yes, we know, Emma. They're like Lion King fighting each other right now. And I've lost my train of thought because now I'm being entertained by them fighting each other. But yeah, so like lessons that I hope you guys take away from my first week of recovery are: get tons of rest. Don't try to leave your bed too early. Like, have people around to like bring you food, bring you water, bring you whatever you need. You shouldn't be moving like much more than you have to. You're not going to be able to shower. That's something else. Like, Derek washed my hair for me once in the sink before we went to like Christmas stuff, but like you're not allowed to shower till your drains come out if you end up having drains. So like there was like 4 days where like I just wasn't allowed to shower, so be prepared for that. I believe even if you don't have drains, like you're not allowed to shower for the first 48 hours or something like that. Take your laxative if you're going to be taking pain medication, please, because honestly, like the digestion stuff was like more painful to me than like the actual like pain from the surgery. And do not take your pain medication on an empty stomach, even if it's like a piece of bread or something. Like, eat something so that you don't end up feeling like complete and total poop. But yeah, so I'm now 1 week out from my surgery, maybe 1 week out in a day. Yeah, 1 week out in a day. And I'm feeling now really, really good. Like, I'm still in a bit of pain at nighttime because it's hard for me to sleep on my back because I've just like spent my whole life sleeping on my side. So usually like when I first lay down, like my back's pretty sore. And when I wake up in the morning, my back's pretty sore. My chest is obviously like kind of sore, but it's not unbearable by any means. I'm being very careful not to push anything, not to pull anything. I'm being very easy on myself. I'm icing a lot. So yeah, if you follow your doctor's instructions and you have like at least a semi-decent pain tolerance, like the pain itself shouldn't be that bad once you start weaning yourself off the pain medication. So that's basically all that I have to say to you guys today. So I think, like, without further ado, I should show you guys how they are looking 1 week out. So if you guys can just give me 1 second to get changed here, I will show you that before we end this video. All right, so here they are. Obviously, if you've known me before, they are significantly larger than, you know, they were before, and they sit much higher on my chest. I tried to use like a very unlined and unsupportive bikini so that you guys could like actually get a good idea of where they're sitting. They obviously need to drop a bit more. Like, usually they don't end up in their like spot where they're going to be for, I think it takes like 3 to 6 months. I definitely needed the lift, so I'm glad that I got that done too. In my next video, I'm definitely going to be addressing some Q&As that I received between now and then. I tried to answer all the questions that I had gotten previous to this video in this video, but keep the questions rolling in. I love answering them. So my next video will address any other questions that you guys have. And I'm also going to talk about my general plan for getting back into training, when I'll be able to do that and how I'm going to ease back into things, what my diet's going to look like until I'm able to do that. And I'm also going to, oh yeah, I have a special surprise for my next video. Actually, I'm just waiting for something to come in the mail, and then that will be included in my next video too. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Have a great Christmas season, holiday season. Enjoy all this time with your family that I hope you're having. Stay cozy, stay comfy, stay warm, wear onesies, drink coffee, read books, do all that fun wintry Christmas break stuff, because I know that's what I'm going to be doing. Thanks guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.